Fake news, fake news, fake news. Hey guys, hello there, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm streaming right now, which I was debating with myself the past like hour if I was like, should I stream? I don't know what to I don't know. I was thinking God of War 2, but I'm like, no, don't not no. Save God of War 2. We'll do God of War 2 soon, don't worry. This stream is more so kind of a test to kind of see, if streaming, later in the day, like around this time, can work, because honestly, with how things are going right now, this giant project I'm working on right now, which, arguably is probably going to be my biggest video ever, yeah, it requires a lot of time and a lot of work, so, and obviously that's what I've been doing, yesterday, today, we're continuing it. The first page is done. I'm just gonna say that right now. The first page of the Wind Waker retrospective is done. The first 4 minutes or so is done. And oh my god, oh my god. Whew. With how it's turning out so far, it's amazing. So, oh my god. Start the flipping stream? Shut up, Jordan. Just shut up. But yeah, I'm gonna pull the screen down. But yeah, this retrospective, man. Woo! It's no joke. It's a lot of work. This will be probably my biggest video ever. Just saying. I'm just saying. This will likely be the biggest video ever. Yeah, even bigger than the 20-minute stop motion, the first Battle of Hoth, even bigger than Mario Sunshine, 3D World, Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, Assassin's Creed, all of that. Oh my god. So, yeah, I'm on the grind. This video right here is gonna be insane.
Like smart
So,
booty.
yeah, nice,
I
Jordan.
like that booty.
But man, whew, I'm
I gotta take a crap.
I'm on that. I just noticed I've never used Peachette or Pauline. I'm actually surprised I've never used Pauline, but yeah, it's yeah, man, crazy stuff. So yeah, I'm streaming at 10 right now. See how that goes. That's probably going to be like probably the best I can do for a little bit. I mean, I guess that kind of depends. I don't know. Um, but no, I was editing Wind Waker today from like 11 to like 6. So it was a good 7 hours of me working on Wind Waker today for 2 minutes. Now, a lot of that is because um there was a break in there, but a lot of that is because it's just finding footage, brainstorming ideas for different sections. So yeah, even in the editing itself, of course. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Probably not going to stay around for a while. I gotta go to bed an hour, and from now on, I like to play music before I go to bed for some reason. Yeah, fair enough. That's kind of the issue with streaming later, even though that's, you know, that might be how it might be for a little bit potentially, just because of Wind Waker. So that's fair. That's kind of the, yeah, that's fair. Stream stream late, not gonna lie. You think? I mean, 10 isn't that late. I'm not gonna lie. For me, at least, like 10's 10. But once you get past like 12, yeah, that's I would consider like midnight, and then after that, late. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, my mom just went to bed, so I gotta make sure I'm not loud. But yeah, I don't know. Is when I go to bed on weekdays. Man, that's weak. 10:30. I mean, to be fair, I don't go to school in person anymore or whatever, so I don't have to wake up at like 5 like I used to. I can technically wake up whenever, but I try to wake up early. Um, Especially with, this video, so yeah, I wake up at 5 too. Yeah, I don't miss that. I really don't miss that. Waking up at 5 sucked. And then I have to go to school at 6 or what. It sucked. Why do they gotta make school so early, dude? Like, I don't know. Looks like a 12-hour Mario Kart stream back. How? What about this is 12 hours? No. Nothing about this is 12 hours. Yeah, I know I've been doing a lot of Mario Kart the past like week or so because, well, first of all, Mario Kart World kind of got me on the hype a little bit, I'm not going to lie. And I have been watching some like Mario Kart Wii videos. So, I've been kind of in the Mario Kart mood right now. But yeah, like I said, God of War 2, I do, trust me, I want to do that. I really do. I just, it's this video and just, I don't know. Um, School starts for me at around 7:45. I get to school at 7:10. Yeah, that was about how it was. Or like school itself will start at like 7 something. You always did them at night? Well, yeah, because they were, uh, well, they would go into the night, sure. Like I said, this is mainly kind of a test stream. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I've considered doing, like, streams where I just edit video, or, like, editing this retrospective. I'm honestly considering that. But, like, here's the thing. I would... I wouldn't show you guys, like, me actually editing it. And I don't know if that would actually work, because I don't know if I can stream and record at the same time on OBS. What? Something's going on here. Is the game gonna work? But, yeah, I don't know. With just how big this video is and how long it's gonna take, I mean, I don't know. I think I truly underestimated how massive this video is about to be. Like, this is going to be absolutely insane. This is the kind of video that would take like a year if, you know, you were like busy or what, like you had other stuff going on or whatever. This is that kind of video. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is a full-blown massive thing here. So, right, which I've done before with the other ones that were, you know, close to an hour. But no, this one is guaranteed to, at minimum, be an hour. And the script's not even done. It's a 7-page script right now. Mario Sunshine was 10 pages. And I still have a lot more to go with Wind Waker's script. So, yeah, I'm not anywhere close to being done with this. Sorry, I was thinking like Flame Runner there. But yeah, no, this is... Yeah, this video is going to kill me, so... Yeah, this is probably going to throw off some of my... yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take my time with it. It's main priority right now. Take my time with it. And, make this the magnum opus. If we're going to make it big... We're gonna make it big, so... Who would have thought that, you know... 9 years after I started, you know, YouTube, I would make a giant, massive, Wind Waker retrospective. That is, you know, that's gonna be a movie. Like, an actual, like, full-length movie, pretty much. I mean, some of the other ones got pretty close. Like, Mario Sunshine was, like, right there to an hour. Because, again, that's how I treat these videos. I treat these as, like, serious, actual, like, you know, as, like, they're movies, right? So... That's how I see it, personally. I see them as more as just, you know, a YouTube video. I see them as, like, actual, you know, actual things. That's how I see it. With the retrospectives and the stop motions, at least. That's how I see them, personally. Because, like I said, it's a lot of work, dude. Oh, man. You gotta be disciplined, man. If you're not disciplined, yeah, good luck. And I'm not... Okay, to be fair, I'm not the most disciplined person on the planet, so... B-movie retrospective would be the best. You know, that would be funny, though. If, like, you know, just at the end of the day, the B-movie game retrospective, it would be the best. I don't know, that'd be kind of funny. With such a long script, just try to make sure you're not adding a bunch of filler. Yeah, I'm not, trust me, I'm, like, taking time with the script. That's why I'm taking a pause on it. Like, I'm going very in detail on, like, everything. But I wouldn't say there's any filler. I mean, with filler, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I haven't done, like, actual filler for anything. For those videos. I don't know how you would do filler. Maybe making something... I guess making, like, something, like, way more bloated than it probably should be. But I do get into, you know, I do get into detail. And look, there were even some things that, you know, there was some stuff that I even cut out, you know, on this first page so far of doing this. Mainly one thing. Why is this taking so long? Oh my god. But, yeah, don't worry. I feel like for this game, for this kind of game, you're just going to have a really big video for this kind of game. That's just how it is. The reason, like, the Wii Mini one and the B-movie game were, like, shorter was because, I mean, what else is there to say, right? That's pretty much, there you go, right? Like, that's all you could really say about those about those. So, and then with Mario Sunshine, there was all. I mean, there's so much to talk about with Mario Sunshine, and I feel like with that one, that one being my longest so far. Looking back at that, I didn't feel like there was any filler or anything. It felt like exactly how it should be. Like you win an essay when you need a certain amount of sentences. Oh, no, that's fair. No, I don't. Look, it's not like I wanted to make this, like, super long or anything. It's just, I feel like for this kind of game, it's just kind of necessary to have a pretty big video for this. Right? It really just depends. I just write and write about the game until the script's done. And you go from there, so. But yeah, for this, like I said, I'm not even done with the script. I'm at 7 pages right now. Which, I mean, yeah, is a lot. 7 pages is a lot. It is. Assassin's Creed 2 was 30 minutes. It was, what, 5 pages? So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. This might, I don't know how long this is going to end up being, but it's going to be long. Most likely. At minimum, in 1 hour. But, if this is going to be big, I got to give it my all. So, and trust me, with some of the things I kind of have in the script so far, and kind of the ideas that I've, kind of have for this, oh, man, this video is going to be insane, man. Especially the live action sequences. Oh, oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good, so. Trust me, I've already done some live action sequences, and they're pretty good. There's one that I do have a placeholder, and it has something to do with another person that I kind of need, like, help with, to make that scene feel complete. So, aka Micah. So, yeah, I kind of need a Micah for something. Just is all I'm gonna say. With a scene that I think would be really funny. Oh, and trust me, because you know how I emulated Wind Waker? I didn't actually, I didn't play it on GameCube. I didn't play it on, Wii or what. I mean, I do have it on the Wii, but whatever. I do have some, I did come up with some really funny stuff. Some really funny scenes, kind of like regarding, the fact that, oh, I emulated the game. So, like I said, this video is going to be insane. But yeah, I'm on like the whole development part right now, and the history development part. That's usually like one of the hardest parts. Because, you gotta research, you gotta find the correct footage, you kind of go crazy with the editing on that part, but once you get into, like, where you talk about, like, the story or whatever, it gets easier because you kind of know what to put there because of, you got the games, the cutscenes or whatever, right? So, it gets easier than when you talk about, like, gameplay. You want to show, this move or this item or power up or whatever. So, you find that and there you go. Though it can be a pain in the ass, like, to find, like, a good part of you actually using that specific move or whatever. I don't know. It really just depends, I guess. But, yeah, usually, like, the beginning of these is, like, it is definitely, the hardest part is starting them. whether it be, starting the script or, editing the video, in the beginning, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie. And especially because the beginning is arguably the most important part because that's the hook, right? I always make sure to add hooks. Bam, let's go. Bam, blue shell dodge. But no, I always make sure to add like hooks. Hooks are very important. Which is usually like the first couple sentences of, the retrospective. Alright, let's go. We won. Unless a mushroom. Let's go. Take that, Jordan. Look at me. I won the race. But no, yeah, I mean, this stuff's a lot of work. I don't know. It's video and stream balancing is so hard. It really is. It's really difficult because, man, these videos, I mean, with the amount of time I'm working on them per day, yeah, it tires me. So, and I'm like, I don't really feel like it. And plus, I usually stream at like 4, right? Well, there's just no way, right? So, I guess if I'm not done with it by then. I don't know. I was originally just going to just finish the first get the whole history development part done before I did another stream. So like a few days, I guess. But again, I don't know. I don't want to be just like disappear and not stream for a certain amount of time. I don't want to do that again. So yeah, my best option is like streaming later like this. Now, yeah, I mean, I can technically do like 8, 7, 8, but like I said, it just depends on how long it takes to do the video, or, to do that section of the video. But no, I mean, this is going to be most likely my biggest video ever, so... Oh, man. It's... Ooh. 2025. What a crazy year, huh? And obviously, like I said, I got the ones I have planned afterwards. Again, I obviously Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. I don't really know what's going on with that, to be honest. I haven't heard from Micah. Then again, he never like says anything to me if I don't say anything to him, so I don't know. The last message that I got from him was a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said, like, I don't know if Mike is okay or not. But I don't know, it was a little weird, so I don't know, hopefully it's okay. I don't know, but we gotta make sure we get this, out for May, though, because I quite literally will have no videos for May if I can't get the Let's Play out in May. Because, I'm 100% focusing on Wind Waker right now. I'm sorry, there's no way that I'm going to work on other videos along with Wind Waker. I want to get Wind Waker, I just want to focus on Wind Waker, okay? So, I don't know, I don't know, I'm starting to get worried. But like I said, I'll try my best to make sure that it does come out in May. Because, May, like I said, is perfect. And plus, I'll be ready to start working on, the Complete Saga's retrospective, which will be after Wind Waker's. At least that's what I kind of plan. That was a target shock. Stream Sniper. Oh, that's kind of what I, plan on doing. Like I said, the order of things. I want to do, obviously, I'm doing Wind Waker. Then, obviously, Lego Star Wars, Complete Saga, Mario Galaxy 2, which I'll stream in June. And then, obviously, the whole God of War thing. Which, the God of War retrospective might be pretty big, too, so... Like I said, oh, God. Like I said, I don't want to make any promises, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Now, obviously, Mario Party 8, I don't know, I need to prioritize on LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga, like, over Mario Party 8, so, I don't know when, Mario Party 8, when the next episode of that's gonna come out, because, again, I don't even know what's going on with Micah, so, yeah, I don't know, we'll see, Oh, I forgot to set Mario Kart Deluxe on Discord. Yeah, we're doing prom plant slide. And like I said, you may be asking why, just keep streaming at my normal time and then, work on, obviously, the retrospective afterwards. I do that a little bit sometimes, but like I said, streaming kind of makes it tired, and I'm like, I kind of want to be at, like, 100%, efficiency to, work on the thing. Yeah, I don't know. So, like I said, Wind Waker's going to be, my main focus for the time being. And obviously, later Star Wars, the Let's Play is also a major focus. Again, I don't know what's going on with Micah, so I'll make sure to get in touch with him soon about that. Yeah, why are these races taking so long to start? What the heck? Also, I got a really bad feeling about this stream. I'm pretty sure Jordan's gone. Yeah, it shows Dapper. I know Dapper's... I know you're gonna be leaving soon, so... Yeah, I don't know if this was a good idea, but... I mean, I might as well. Because I'm not gonna lie, like I said... Doing it later like this is probably my best option when it comes to streaming right now. When, focusing on... what I'm doing right now, so... Which doesn't mean that I can't stream it, 4 or whatever anymore. I obviously can. But... Races are taking a while because either you have dog shit Wi-Fi. Hey, my Wi-Fi is amazing. Oh, we're snaking. And people voted for you to stream later too. See, that's why I don't understand. Like, you vote for me to stream later. And what I meant by that poll was, like, around this time. And yet you're not, like, nothing, right? Like, I genuinely don't understand it. You guys vote for me to stream later. Right? I take note of that, and then nothing. And it's weird, too, because streaming at, like, 9 or 10 makes, to me, more sense than streaming at 4. Now, I can stream at 4 because... Well, I guess 4 does make sense. Especially, like, if you're in, like... I know when I was, Well, no, dude, when I was in... Oh, my God, Dapper. I used to get out at fucking 4. When I was at my, the high school I was at. Before I went online. School would end at 4. Now, I know they changed that. But no, it would end at 4, which I hated so much. Now, yeah, school wouldn't start till 9, but it still sucked. I'm not gonna lie. I messed up. No, I didn't. First place. First place, let's go. I'm so good at this game. School ends for me at 3. No, yeah, no, it used to end for me at like 4 and I don't know. No, yeah, starting at 9 is way better than like 7, but no, I don't know. I preferred how it was in middle school because when I was in middle school, I got out at like 2? No, no, it was like 2:15. I think yeah, it was 2:15. So yeah, it was like 2. So yeah, that was pretty nice, but school started at like 7, so I don't know. You kind of have to pick your poison, I guess. But hey, being online school, it's whenever. It's really nice, and I'm almost done. Which, God, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, man. I'm almost done. Which, like I said, my online school is awesome. It's so like, you mainly, like I said, you get like 5 question assignments for every, like, well, yeah. That's pretty much what the assignments are. They're always like 5 question, multiple choice assignments. Um, my business class I have has like multiple choice ones in there. Those suck. I hate those so much. I'm not gonna lie. I usually, yeah, those suck. Um, but like I said, it's really nice too because you can infinitely retake them. So like, there's really no excuse to fail. You just gotta like go through the tutorials, and what I do, I usually just spam like right through it, so I can retake them again if I need to, and then it unlocks, and then I can do it again, and usually it's like the same amount of questions or whatever. So if you're smart, you know, and like kind of memorize the questions, bam. So I don't know, it's pretty nice. I won't lie though, the tests kind of suck. They're super long. But there used to be like pre-tests, which I do have like one of them still. And if you do good on them, it'll just like automatically like check off a bunch of like that unit's like assignments, so you don't have to do them. Like it's amazing. It's so amazing. So like if you always wonder why like I'm able to pump out the stuff I'm pumping out with how big as big as they are, and how much I stream. Well, there's part of it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Well, that's not nice. I mean, there used to be like projects or whatever. Like when I first got in there, I had like projects. One for art, one for health, which I did do those. Uh, and those were really the ones I really had, so which was interesting. Why do dude, I feel like JZL is like some kind of like Mario Kart YouTuber or something. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy that like it's gonna be done in 2 months. We have like a graduation ceremony where the actual school is for like my online school. Like it's an actual school, so they got like uh obviously the whole graduation thing going on there. So I'm like, You know what? I might as well go get that. I guess gradual, experience. Um, but I don't know. It is kind of crazy though, because if I was still at the school that I was at, um, all the stuff that I've done, never would have happened. So it's like, kind of crazy. Now, I know I'm kind of missing the social aspect of it. That's like the one negative, really, which is like online school in general. And even, like I said, even in person, like, I wasn't very good socially. So, like, it didn't really change anything. So, um, like, it was really bad, like, socially. Like, it was horrendous. But, I guess that's, like, the one thing, right? But I don't know, it's really ironic, too. Because the very few times I have, like, gone out with, like, people around my age, which, like, uh, recently, right, I went to that one thing with Malik and Y or whatever, that whole thing. I mean, I felt pretty good, somewhat. I don't know, I was a little, there was a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little overwhelming. Like, it was a lot of people, I was like, yeah, I'm out, I'm gonna go home now. But, and the thing with, I guess, Mike and his church thing. But, I mean, there's still a bit of that, like, social awkwardness, I guess. Mainly because I don't know, a lot of it just comes down to, I just do not relate to people my age. I'm sorry. I'm not like a lot of people our age, so. I'm not, right? So. That's kind of part of it. Like, it's kind of a cultural thing. Like, I'm not culturally, like, like, I guess, inept into, like, all the crap everybody's into now. I don't know. That's why I feel like I haven't, like, I don't know, hard time, I don't know, just fitting in, because, like, people are so much different than I am, so. Like, I'm a one of a kind, so you're not hip with the youngsters. I mean, that's kind of what it is, but I mean, honestly, kind of. But it's people literally like my age, like around my age, right? So, like, that's the difference. Like, I kid you not, they were straight up calling me, like, well, I lost. Wow, yeah. Oh yeah, they're bringing this track to Mario Kart World. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yep, there goes my race. That's how you go from first to ninth, eighth. Well, no, I mean, that's kind of. When I was in 5th grade, I went to this tech camp where you'd sit in the classroom and they teach you how to code for a week on a given device. At the end, you were given the device to keep, and during COVID, they did it online. I just skipping it because I couldn't stand doing online classes. And I've never done it since. Yeah, dude, I don't like coding. Which, like I said, it mainly comes from my, experience in, like, in school. Like, just that computer science class I had. I hated it so much. Um, might need some time to read that. You're not, first for the whole race. Yep, that's just how it goes. I don't know, that's still a win. To me, that should have been a win. I'm just that skilled at Mario Kart. But I mean, that's kind of part of it. I'm not gonna lie. Like all the people that I was like friends with at one point, dude. Like I had friends, a friend named Noah. He was a really good friend of mine, but we quite literally had nothing in common. He was like a big sports guy. I wasn't, so um obviously we went our separate ways because he went to a different school or whatever. Which, you know, it is kind of sad. That's just kind of how it goes. You know, when, like, your friends go to a different school or whatever, and then, you know, just kind of... You know, it's never the same after that. You know what I mean? So... Which, it kind of sucks. Dude! But I don't know, man. It's just, you know, because I'm graduating soon. I'm getting really nostalgic because of with school. I'm not gonna lie. Time has gone by so fast, though. Since I went like online school. Well, no shit. Well, no, ever since like 8th grade, time has gone by so extremely fast. Like it's terrifying. And here I am. I'm about to be a free man, which is terrifying, right? Like what the hell? Oh yeah. You know what really sucks? I have to. I gotta renew my driver's permit in like a month. Now I don't know if I have to. Yes, I know it's taking me that long. Please don't judge me, but look, yeah. I don't know if I have to do that freaking test again or whatever. I really hope not, because I'm not gonna lie, I did do some like practice ones again. I failed them. Now hold on, it's because there were what the fuck? It's because there were questions on there that I literally like. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I never saw. I don't remember any of this. I don't know, some of those questions are stupid as hell. Like, what? I bet anybody who's driving, like, I bet they don't even know, like, a lot of these questions. Like, that's kind of the thing. Actually, I know I'm not graduating anytime soon, but 8th grade to now feel so fast. I know, same here. It's so, I don't know, it's terrifying, man. You know, like, you're kind of seeing, like, people your age, like, you know, you hear about them, you know, moving on, like, you know, going to college or whatever, and, you know, getting jobs and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, man. You know, it's really stupid. Me and my mom had to fill out something for, like, I guess student financial aid or whatever. So you get financial aid if you, I guess, go to school or whatever. Here's the thing. Like, it's required. Like, you have to do it. I don't know what the hell I want to do. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't see myself in freaking college later this year. There's no, yeah, there's no way. It just feels too soon, and plus I don't know what to do with like I don't know, right? Um, like I have virtually like no real world experience, so I don't know, man. It's scary, man. Like it really is. It's exciting because you know like I'm gonna be free and I can kind of do whatever I want, really, but at the same time, it's scary because like I don't know what I want to do. Right, my brain has been so like just stuck on the YouTube grind, and it's really all that I like really think about. That I like look to the future towards, at least in like you know I guess the near future, just grinding out pumping out some amazing videos, stuff like that. And I don't know, man. And look, as much as I say that, they're hard. It's a lot of work. I do love making them though, right? I wouldn't make them if I was like if I didn't like making them. So I don't know, man. It's I don't know. 8th grade was so peak. It's my favorite year. Well, 8th grade was like the Zoom year for me, so I was like online. It was well, that's when I started like getting really crazy with stop motions. So I guess in that regard, it was pretty solid. I did not like the Zoom classes, though. I'm not gonna lie. I did skip. I used to, I used to skip my math class. Yeah, my math class was 2 hours long compared to everything else, which was like 50 minutes long. Because, oh, the math scores are really bad. Math performance is really bad. Let's make math the long, like, let's make it another hour. Let's give it an additional hour. Now in 7th grade, that's when they started doing that. Was fine because lunch was in between the 2 math periods, so it didn't feel as long. And usually that second math period was pretty chill. So it wasn't that bad. 8th grade though, like it was a straight up 2 hours long in that. And I'm gonna be honest, I would join and then just immediately leave. I failed math that year, I'll be honest. But I would skip it and then I would play Red Dead Redemption 2, which was worth it. Skipping math class to play Red Dead 2, definitely worth it. I'm not kidding. That's that's what I used to do. Like during my first playthrough of Red Dead 2, which, like I said, we'll do more. I will do more Red Dead 2. It's just, like I said, that's gonna be like a really long-term thing. I even said that when I was starting that yeah, it might be a very, very long time before we actually finish this game. That's why I was doing like a bunch of Red Dead 2 streams. At a time, so I could get decent progress into it. I mean, plus it's a really big game, right? And yeah, it's gonna be a while, right? So don't worry, Red Dead 2 is still happening. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Red Dead 2. It's just a matter of, the YouTube grind, focusing on, all of that, and then, doing, games I haven't, done before that I, really want to do, that I would rather prioritize over Red Dead 2, since I've already played Red Dead 2, if that makes sense. What am I doing? Oh my god, what the hell? Like God of War, for example. And like I said, we'll do God of War 2 soon. I just don't know when. I don't know. Let me finish off this whole, whole development history part of the retrospective first. Oh my god, no! What do you mean that touched me? What? What the are you serious? Come on. Oh, the mushrooms are great. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That almost... Oh my god. That was close. For me, that would have been 6th grade, but we just didn't do anything because a lot of people didn't have power from the hurricanes that year. Oh, that's totally fair. In middle school, I don't know, 6th grade was pretty solid for me. I don't know, looking back on middle school, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was solid. Like, especially like comparing it to like, you know, high school when I was, you know, in person high school. Yeah, I would rather go back to middle school in a heartbeat. It's not even close. In middle school, we had, well, more specifically, 6th grade. In middle school, we had 2 English classes, but after I left, my sister went to middle school, and they changed, wait. Well, in middle school, we had 2 English classes, but after I left, my sister went to middle school, and they changed it to 2 math classes instead of English. Oh, your poor sister. I don't know, I don't know. I would rather just do, I would rather do English, because, you know, English isn't math. So, like I said, I'll take anything over anything that's math related. I don't know, but I don't know, English in middle school was all right. English in ninth grade though was horrible. As I've said with the whole autobiography thing, that teacher, of course, you know, I've already went over that before. Yeah, English in ninth grade sucked. It was horrible. And like I said, with math, what got me through math that year was the fact that the teacher was actually pretty cool. Like he was honestly decent, and the fact we were able to use like study guides on the math tests. I'm not gonna lie, that's what kind of saved me. To be completely honest. Like, I don't know, I have always struggled in math. Ever since, like, I don't know, ever since they introduced, like, multiplication, division, like, 3rd grade, ever since, it's just been a downward spiral. To the point where, like, I just no. just no. Just no thanks. See, it's really nice that I don't have a math class this year. I mean, then again, like, you really could just put them into, like, a calculator, and bam, like, there's your answer. So I guess it wouldn't be too bad to have a math class. But, still. For me, fractions was, oh, no. Oh, Dapper. Yes, fractions. Yeah. Oh, no, especially when fractions became, like, were introduced. That's when things, you know, that pretty much cemented my fate when it came to math. I will take second, that's fine. Like, that pretty much sealed my fate. And I don't know, it took, I don't know, man. I don't know. Math, it's rough. I just hate how much they push it though. I still can't, like, just the freaking guidance counselor like, I literally tell her that I suck at math. I'm bad at math. I suck at math. But she looks at my grade because I had like an A because, again, the teacher was solid, and plus study guides on the tests. So like I had a good grade. So I guess she looked. They more so look at that. They don't care if you're actually, you know, if you're actually good at it or not. But yeah, and then she puts me in physics. And yeah, physics for the few weeks I was in that was well, and everything else in general was terrible. So like I just remember being in physics, and like it sucked because everybody else, they were older than me. Like I was like, it was all juniors and seniors, pretty much, and I was like the only sophomore, and like I don't like when they put you with people who are older than you. I don't like that. But, yeah, I just remember being in that class, just sitting there. I was clueless. I couldn't comprehend, like, jack shit. Like, I remember, like, they gave us, like, this worksheet. I looked at it, I'm like, what the fuck does any of this... I don't even know what any of this means. And the worst part is, the teacher, right? Who everybody said was cool, and I was like, okay, okay. People like this teacher. Okay. I'll see. Oh, no, this teacher sucked. Oh, no. I felt like a level of intimidation from him, which you do not want from a teacher. I don't know if I would put him on, like, scary teacher status or whatever. To me, at least, I would say so. But no, he showed us how to do, like, the problem or whatever that was for that worksheet. And it was like one try. It was the easiest one. And the worksheet had like a bunch of other ones that were like way harder. And even the quote unquote easy ones were still hard. So I was like, what in the actual fuck? So I ended up just pretty much just sitting there the rest of that class. I mean, I tried my best, I guess. And they had to collect all the worksheets, so you couldn't, like, you know, keep it or take it home or whatever. Yeah, it sucked. And the same class, by the way, this very same class, okay? Every week there would be a day where he randomly calls on people to answer questions, and I was like terrified. I hate when teachers just random call. My computer science teacher was doing that, and I was like, don't, no, don't, no, just don't. Because I'm just going to say right now, I'm clueless. I don't know. So, last year was physics, but it was called physical science, and it wasn't that bad, to be honest. Well, maybe it was different for you, but mine was, I don't know. From the time that I was there, which was like the beginning, it sucked. I'm telling you right now, I would have failed that class if I remained there. I'm sorry, I would have failed. I see no scenario where I would have passed that class. I'm sorry. No way. But no, this guy just randomly calling people. Now, luckily, I never got random called, but I remember just being just terrified. Like, I was so scared that he would randomly call on me, and if he did, I wouldn't have an answer. I don't know. I remember being I don't remember what class. I'm trying to remember, but I remember being called on, and I didn't say anything. Like, I just didn't give an answer. It was, I don't remember when that was, but I just remember that there was a time or a few where I just didn't answer because I'm sorry, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Right? If I don't know, why even say anything, right? Because whatever I say could sound like really stupid, right? So what's the point of even like trying to say anything if you don't know it all? Yeah, well then again, I guess both ways are embarrassing. I don't know. Yeah, I was that kind of quiet kid. I was just like, quiet. Just leave me alone, dude. I was so fucking done. Just leave me alone. This year is biology, and next year, biology was alright. Because at least biology isn't, like, math heavy. And I do somewhat think biology is pretty cool, because, you know, you get into, like, you know, like, I guess animal, nature stuff, and you know, stuff like that, I guess. I don't know, that was always better than me than, like, I had biology in ninth grade. So I had that, obviously, I was there the whole year in ninth grade, so I had that full, you know, first year experience there, so I don't know, biology was fine. It was kind of, the class was kind of weird though. Like I was like so quiet that I think the teacher he always forgot my name. I remember the first day of school he mispronounced my name, which I've talked about before. He said Dylan, which I'm sorry. How do you look at Dylan and see Dylan? I get it, the Y, but the Y is silent, bro. But I don't know. It's kind of funny. My future fourth grade teacher in kindergarten, when I got like student of the month. That's not what it was called. I won't say what it was actually called, but it was basically like student of the month. And I got like the last month of kindergarten, and I remember when I got called up. My future fourth grade teacher, she said Dylan, and then my last name. I was like, wait, is that me? My kindergarten teacher was like, yeah. I'm like, who the fuck's Dylan? In my first hour, I'm literally the quiet kid. I have no friend in that hour. It's just annoying freshmen and sophomores who I don't talk to. Oh no, I totally get that. No, I mean, I didn't really have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that. I had Mike. Hold on, I'm trying to remember what did I have Micah in any of those? I don't think I had Micah in any of them. I remember later in the year, or later on, they like forced everybody to be in like a club. Me and Micah, we were in the World War II club, and I remember we were watching the show Band of Brothers, which was pretty cool. And I remember I was literally the only one who was actually watching it. Everybody else like was on their phones. um, my my biology teacher is so cool. We'll joke with him and stuff, and he knows my. You fumble, Dylan? I don't fucking know. I'm not fully. I don't know. I don't know. Focus levels are all over the place. My biology teacher is so cool. We'll joke with him and stuff, and he knows my whole group personally and lets us joke around. See, that sounds like, yeah, that sounds like a cool teacher. How I meant, oh, that's what you meant? Oh. How do you fumble the name Dylan? That's a great question. I really don't know. It's Dylan. That's how you spell it. Now I know there's other ways, where it's like Dillon or whatever. I remember I knew this. There was this other kid named Dylan who was at my bus stop. In like fourth and fifth grade or whatever. And I remember. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a dick because I was like, no, I'm the real Dylan or whatever. But no, he was all right though. We gave them like my old like rock wall that I had when I was like, a little kid. But yeah, it was at like the bus stop, which was like right in front of my friend Bristol's house, who was a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to her in years. But I'm pretty sure she still lives there. AK like right down my street pretty much. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I really do miss a lot of the people that I was like friends with. That's kind of why I got into touch with like Malik or whatever again recently. But I don't know. It's always me making the moves. Like I wish people made the move on me, and were like, "Hey, you want to do something or whatever, right?" Because I don't know, I feel like it's kind of weird, just like being like out of nowhere, being like, hey, it's been a while, you wanna hang out or something, you know what I mean? I don't know. Just like out of nowhere, right? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, well, sorry to leave you hanging, but I gotta go to bed. Hope stream isn't dead the entire good night, bro. Alright, see you, Dapper. Hope you have a good night of sleep. And see you on the next one, which I don't know if that'll be tomorrow. I don't, like I said, I don't even know, so, but like I said, it was great having you, Dapper. Thanks for being here for the hour and 10 minutes, of the stream, and, yeah, good night. See you on, the next one. And, yeah, here I am, guys. It's just me. It's just me. And well, guys, this is... Yeah, well, I guess we'll... I don't know what to say. I got no words. I truly have no words, unless there's other people here, but, don't know how much longer I'll stream, to be honest. I wasn't expecting to stream, tonight, because of the Wind Waker video. Hello, guy called Dylan. Hello, Bracket. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Just playing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Tonight. This was kind of a last-minute stream, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been, hard at work at a pretty massive video. A retrospective on, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, so... Streaming a lot later than my normal stream times. But, welcome. Hope, your day's been, has been good. And I've been doing a lot of Mario Kart recently, just because of, obviously, Mario Kart World coming out on the Switch, too. I've been kind of on that, like, Mario Kart, I guess, hype, so... I've been doing a lot of Mario Kart recently. Massive? You know what else is massive? Yeah, I think we all know. I think we all know. But, yeah, welcome. Oh, God! Been pretty rusty at Mario Kart. This past, like, week's been, like, the first actual time been, like, really playing Mario Kart. Again, after, like, a year. Sorry, it's too easy every time. No, that's fair. That's fair. Trying to keep that dead meme alive. I mean, everybody says it's dead. I don't know, I'm not really, like, super in touch with, like, modern memes. I don't know. Which is kind of funny. Oh, look, I'm on Austria. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing, because, you know, we all know what kind of what Austria brought to us. Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah, finally new mainline Mario Kart after like a decade. I do not count Tour. No, yeah, no, I remember I got no, I'm a Mario Kart 8 OG. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 since when it came out on the Wii U. In 2014. I remember getting Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U like 2 weeks after it came out. and yeah, like 2 to 3 weeks after it came out, and well, here we are 11 years later. Obviously, very on and off. When the booster course pass was going about, I was playing this game a lot again. Obviously on the Wii U, I was playing Mario Kart a lot. And then when it first came out on the Switch, I was playing it a lot. But yeah, I mean, I've been pretty much playing this game since it first came out 11 years ago, which, I don't know, is still kind of insane that Mario Kart 8 is 11 years old. And it took 11 years for the next mainline Mario Kart game. Unless you count Tour, but I don't really count Tour either, to be honest. Tour is just very different. And it's very, I don't know, it's obsolete now. And plus, eventually, Mario Kart Tour is going to shut down, so... Which, I don't know why Mario Kart Tour is still up, since they're not adding anything new to it anymore. I don't really understand that. Like, what's really the point? I don't know, I do miss, like, when they were adding new tracks to Mario Kart Tour. I would always get pretty excited and hyped to play the, you know, whatever a new track or new retro track they remake into Mario Kart Tour. And they were killing it. Like, during, like, the Booster Course Pass, they were killing it with Mario Kart Tour when it came to, like, new tracks. I mean, it felt like every new tour, they were releasing a new track. And, I mean, that quite literally kind of was how it was. It was pretty insane. But it does kind of suck how some of the tracks are kind of stuck in Mario Kart Tour. Like that one pipe track. Or whatever. Which I thought was pretty cool. They have no, I guess it's stuck on Mario Kart Tour for the foreseeable future. Okay, that's cool. Please don't throw that back. Thank you. I never played Tour myself, but it just never appealed to me either. I don't know, just doesn't have the same feeling, even just watching as any other Mario Kart. Oh no, I was only playing it because of the new tracks they would release, and I would just try them out. But no, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. There's no reason to get Mario Kart Tour now, since they're not adding anything new to it anymore. There's absolutely no reason to do that. Especially because, like, Mario Kart Tour, you know, has the whole, you know, Mario Kart around the world theme because of all the cities. Mario Kart World is kind of the same thing. You know, Mario Kart, you know, in the, you know, open world Mario Kart. So, which, like I said, it looks amazing. I am so excited for Mario Kart World. I have waited 11 years for a new mainline console Mario Kart game. I don't know, from everything that I've seen, like I've done some deep analysis on it. Even on a live stream, I just analyzed Mario Kart World, and no, it looks amazing. Like they knocked it out, knocked it out of the park with Mario Kart World. It looks incredible. Now I know the whole price thing, that's totally fair. I agree with the price, but again, like it just looks amazing. A lot of the retro tracks, like they did such a good job. Like Warrior Shipyard, despite them removing the underwater section because underwater driving is no longer a thing, it looks just graphically amazing. That whole, like, ghost ship theme to it now, it just looks incredible. And then, yeah, this whole Toad's Factory, like, oh my god. Toad's Factory looks great. That one DK track, DK Spaceport or whatever it's called, that one looks amazing. Just a track based off the, the original Donkey Kong arcade game. Seems like a no-brainer, right? And it looks great. And now I know people have kind of not liked the fact that, you have the whole I guess intermissions where you kind of drive between the tracks. Like, oh, it's just a straight line. I mean, I don't know. I think some of the I guess the intermission between some of those tracks seem pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, especially the ones that were in the snow. I don't know. It was I don't know. I think the whole like straight line thing is fair, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially since you can turn those off and just do normal 3-lap races. But yeah, I did see Wario Stadium since they finally brought back Wario Stadium from Mario Kart 64, which is the last Mario Kart 64 track to get a remake in a Mario Kart game, or I guess just return a Mario Kart game. And Wario Stadium, let's just say they like completely changed the they really changed the layout of it. Like they like cut like half the track, which I don't really know how to feel about that personally. It still looks great, but I mean, to be fair, the original was like super long and bloated, so I don't know. I originally thought Wario Stadium was Wario Coliseum. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Wario Coliseum, which I would have loved it if they did Wario Coliseum from Double Dash. I don't know. Nothing really looks bad to me, but I'm not quite sure how to feel about the game yet. I need to see some more. I think. Yeah, they're doing a direct on the game. I'm sure they're hiding a lot of things, right? It feels like they've showed us so much, but they still have to do I mean, there's still a whole direct about the game, so there's obviously a lot of stuff they're hiding, right? So I'm really curious as to what we don't know yet. Now, Rainbow Road is confirmed because it got leaked. I don't know. I'm very curious. I wonder if there's gonna be like a battle mode because there's been nothing on a battle mode. Which I hope they bring back battle mode and bring back like all the different modes. Maybe add some new ones. Though they would probably have to do the battle maps like on the actual like open world Mario Kart map. But yeah, we just once that direct comes, that should answer all of our questions. Hopefully, I'm really excited for that game though. It looks just incredible. The character roster is something. You can play as a Cataquack. Like seriously? Oh, all right. So they make Cataquack a playable character, but not Diddy Kong. What the hell? I don't know. I think it's weird how they made a Piranha Plant a playable character, but not Petey Piranha, because we haven't seen Petey Piranha. That I find really weird. I don't know, where's Funky Kong? Where's Diddy Kong? Where's like the non-Mario characters? Where's the Koopalings, right? Where's Pink Gold Peach? Which honestly, please do not bring Pink Gold Peach back. But I mean, I guess I can just make her a costume of Peach. So I don't know. I really hope they have Funky Kong though. I think it's kind of weird. Why add like Diddy Kong and Funky Kong and Petey Piranha to Mario Kart Deluxe if they're not going to add him to Mario Kart World. You know what I mean? That I find a little weird. And plus, I mean, there's so many other characters that they could make playable from, like, the Mario RPG games. From, like, you know, Mario, Luigi, and Paper Mario, right? There's so many unique, interesting characters that they could make playable. Or even just in the mainline games, right? Why not make, that one purple Luma from Mario Galaxy 2 a playable character, right? Right? There's so many unique characters in the Mario universe. What about EGAD, right? Make EGAD, right? A playable character. I mean, that's just... It makes sense, right? It's so weird how they don't make a lot of these actual characters, but they add a Goomba. They add a Piranha Plant. They add a random dolphin, right? It's as much as I think those are funny, it's a little weird. The cow was the first one of these wild new playable characters they showcased. I almost fell on my chair right then. No, I saw that too, and I was like, what the hell? I did my full, like, reaction to that Nintendo Direct on my YouTube channel. Which, I mean, if you do wanna, I guess, hold on, let me put in the important stuff here. I know the YouTube link probably doesn't work. You can just go on my Twitch profile, and then it should work there. But, yeah, I had the full reaction to that, Direct. It was pretty exciting. But yeah, they make the Moo Moo Meadows cow a playable character, but not Toadsworth. Well, then yeah, I mean, you make Toadette playable, make Toadsworth playable. Bring back Toadsworth. But now we know basically anyone could be added at this point. Oh yeah, I bet they're still hiding a bunch of characters that are in the game. Like, I'm telling you right now, there's still more characters. Like, there's some really weird exclusions. Like, the Kongs, for example. Petey Piranha, for example, right? Those are some really strange, like, exceptions. It just doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, so I wonder if they're, like, saving them as, like, a surprise or something. I'm not really sure. But, the track selection is interesting, too. The retro track selection. They did a great job with the 3DS retros. Shy Guy Bazaar, Warrior Shipyard. I called it. Like, I had a feeling that if, whatever Mario Kart 7 tracks they bring back, I had a feeling it would be like Warrior Shipyard or Shy Guy Bazaar, which are great tracks, by the way. So, good job on the 3DS picks. And then, obviously, Mario Kart DS got Airship Fortress and Desert Hills. Airship Fortress, a fantastic pick. It looks amazing. Desert Hills, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of predicted they would add Desert Hills. Like, I had a feeling they would add Desert Hills. I'm not gonna lie. And, well, they did. I would have preferred, Dry Ruins from Mario Kart Wii, personally. I think that would have been a great retro track to add. Since, in my opinion, Dry Ruins is the best, desert track in the entire series. That's just my opinion, though. And plus, it's from Mario Kart Wii, so, you know, that's just, you know, the best right there. And, The Mario Kart Wii picks being Moo Moo Meadows and Toad's Factory. I'm not gonna lie, why do they keep bringing back Moo Moo Meadows? Why Moo Moo Meadows, man? Like, I like Moo Moo Meadows, but come on, really? Moo Moo Meadows? Out of all tracks, Moo Moo Meadows? Really interesting pick. But, I mean, Toad's Factory, phenomenal pick. I would have went for Dry Dry Ruins and Toad's Factory, personally. Or honestly, yeah. Or just replace, like, you can keep Moon Meadows, but replace Desert Hills. That would work for me also. Alright, I gotta pull my stream back up. Crap. That is not my stream. Which one was it? There it is. It's 11:26. I don't know, I mean, I'm fine streaming this late. I'm not gonna have the viewers. That's kind of the problem. Which still makes no sense because nobody. Oh wait, it's Death Mountain over there. That's kind of cool. I've never noticed that actually. But yeah, you know, they're not here. So like, seriously. Well, then again, I said 6 p.m. or later, so maybe like 7, 8. Which is probably when I'd probably should. And the only kind of other issue is that, you know, one of my, you know, only active viewers at this point, being Jess, she's only here, like, earlier, like, you know, and, you know, I don't know. With these videos, it just doesn't really work. So, I don't know, man. It's already an hour and a half. No, I should have started the stream at 9. Instead of 10. I almost did at 9. But I was like, no, I'm not going to stream. And then, like, you know, and I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll stream. Like, 15 minutes later. God, I am, like, out, man. God. I should have charged my phone. That's what kind of sucks about, the one thing about this capture card is that it's USB-C. So, it's like, I can't use my phone charger, my phone charger. Alright, let's go. See, that's the thing. That's why, like, if I start God of War like this, like, I want to start God of War 2 with a bang. Like, I want people to be there when I start God of War 2. But I don't know. Like I said, I know about, like, stream for performance or whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since that talk I had with Jess on that, Shrek 2 stream, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't really, it is what it is. It's more so about, if you're just stream because you want to stream, play what you want to play. Maybe get some people talking with you, chatting with you while you're playing. So at the end of the day, it's still better than not streaming the game, right? Because I would rather stream playing something than not streaming. So. Also, what the fuck? Does that say offline? Hold up. Did my stream just say offline? Okay, never mind. I guess it was on the wrong tab than the one I had earlier. But yeah, I don't know. I've kind of accepted the fact that, like, streaming has just, it's really fallen apart. For me, so, I'm just gonna keep doing it, because, like I said, I do like streaming. I do. Like, I do enjoy it, even if it's not doing well, like, if I'm playing something I want to play, then, like, it's fine. Even if there's just one person, like, that's, honestly, if I have one person who's actively chatting, that's better than nothing. So. It's better than nothing. Let's do Amsterdam. I do like the city tracks. Yeah, I don't really know how long I'm going to stream. I don't know, I'm expecting the rest of this to be dead. So, like, logically, like, I should just end it, but I don't know. I'll go for a little bit, I guess. But like I said, I'm having fun playing this right now, even if it's obviously the stream's dead, so. And like I said, my main thing is videos. That's the most important thing. So, it is what it is. Actually, I need to check how the newest video's doing. Holy shit! Now it's getting views? What the fuck? It just blew up. 392. What the fuck? Where did that come from all of a sudden? I just looked at the fucking... What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, I was like, okay, this video's doing really bad. And all of a sudden, the fucking views just went to like 400. What the fuck? And that obviously had to have just happened. Because the last time I checked was like a few hours ago. What the hell? I'm not complaining. That is a huge surprise, because I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting the B-movie retrospective to not do well. Like, I was full on expecting the B-movie retrospective to not do well. Like, that was, like, honestly, that's what I was expecting. God, I miss being good at Mario Kart 8. What the... I'm sorry, what the fuck? But, yeah, it's at 392 views now. Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Good, though. Because, like, I didn't know. I was a little worried on the views. Now it's, now it's getting, like, traction. Which is good. Okay, that's, well, let's see. Well, people are gonna be waiting a while for the next one. Yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna be waiting a while. I'm actually really curious, like, with this Wind Waker video, like, God, I don't know, man. It's gonna be fucking huge. And I'm just really curious, like, how that's gonna go, man. I mean, it's a big script. I mean, this is, like I said, like I said, right now, I'm just trying to grind it the hell out, so. I want to refresh it, though. I kind of want to see. Alright, 3 more views. Again, no comments. People don't like to comment. Well, the Wii Mini retrospective did get comments. You know I gotta pick Rainbow Road. But, no, that's a good thing to see. That's a good sight to see. And maybe when I wake up tomorrow, it'll be over 1K views. Hopefully. Well, I need to look at this. Let me look at the statistics. Or the analytics. This had to have just happened. Oh, yeah. No, this just happened. It started rising at, like, 7. Yeah, that sounds about right. Damn. Okay. That's great, though. Hopefully it, like I said, it keeps it up. See how the reception of it is in the long run. I don't know, from the Wii Mini video, people thought it was awesome. So, like I said, people will be waiting a while for the next one, dude. This Wind Waker video is going to be my biggest project ever. Like, this is going to be... God, oh my god, man. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a big one, man. So I'm trying to I'm trying to, like, focus on it and put as much work into it now, God. Oh, man, just, it's like already 7 pages from where I'm at right now. And I think that was the length of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Yeah, I don't even... Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know how this is going to end up being. Because, I mean, the script's going to be so big to the point where, like, I might as well just start editing it now before I finish the script. Because then I'll have, like, a better idea on how I can go about, like, the later parts of the script. If that makes sense. Of course. I couldn't tell if he was, like, actually second. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was, like, farther back. But, yeah, I mean, this Wind Waker video is gonna be insane. Like, I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be massive. And thankfully, dude, my net died on me earlier. Now I'm on mobile data. Is this message even coming through? Yeah, I see a bracket. Welcome back. Yeah, good thing this video is doing good. It just hit 400 views. But, which, well, that's good to me. But yeah, welcome back, bracket. Yeah, I got your message. Just talking about my massive, Wind Waker retrospect I'm working on right now. It's freaking huge. So, yeah, 4 minutes into it. Out of, like, who knows how long. Yeah, I'm really excited, though. Thwomp Ruins. Yeah, interestingly enough, though, they didn't, add any Mario Kart 8 tracks to Mario Kart World, except, well, that's if you count Sky High Sunday, but I don't know if you really should or not. It's technically from Mario Kart Tour, so I would consider it a tour track. Bro, not net type on my Switch is now suddenly F when it was B before. Something definitely happened. My Wi-Fi was, well, yeah, my internet was acting kind of weird. Like in the start of the stream, like the races were taking like way too long to start. Now that's gone. Yeah, this is the only good track of the Mushroom Top. I mean, the sweet track's fine, I guess. But no, I gotta these like I said, these live action segments. Oh man. Oh yeah, bracket. I just released a retrospective on the B movie video game. It's it's a really good video. No, yeah, it's a great video. Kind of looking at how it's doing right now. It's doing pretty. It's starting to get views, which is good. Because I got pretty worried there. Oh great, a bomb I couldn't see, but no, I was getting pretty worried there. But no, the views are starting to go up, so that's good. Like out of nowhere, like just like the last few hours. The B movie, yeah. Oh, don't worry, I've done one on Honestly Iconic. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's a great video. I highly recommend it. But no, I've done a Wii Mini retrospective. I've done an Assassin's Creed 2 retrospective, Mario 3D World, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine being my biggest so far at 50 minutes. And that one took, yeah, that one took a while. I've done, yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Minecraft Wii U Edition, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Galaxy 1, Miiverse. Now I'm doing Wind Waker. So pretty awesome stuff. Alright, please. Not Mario Circuit. That's a bagging track, please. Let's go in okay, you know what? I kind of get that for kind of slandering Moo Moo Meadows. Hey, I like Moo Moo Meadows. I just... Does it need to be in every Mario Kart game after Wii? Well, to be fair, it wasn't 7. But still, does it need to be in every Mario Kart game after Wii? Except 7. Well, actually, then again, I don't think it's in Mario Kart Tour. Unless they did add it to Mario Kart Tour. Which I don't remember if they did or not. Since Nintendo just loves Moo Moo Meadows so much. I don't know. I was hoping they would do some tracks that weren't in Mario Kart 8 like at all. For all the retros. Which I mean they for the most part did. Like 90% of it. Yeah, like 95% of it. The only retro, well, yeah, Sky High Sunday, Mario Circuit 3, and Moo Moo Meadows, I think, are the only tracks that are in Mario Kart World that were also in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think. I could be wrong. But other than that, it's all tracks that weren't in Mario Kart 8, so that's good. But still, Moo Moo Meadows, though, of all tracks. I don't really get that. Let's go! Top 3. Where's it at now? 4. Oh, there we go. Another couple. No new comments, though. Big Blue, hands down. Best track of those 3. Like, by far, it's not even close. By the way, may I add you to join, may I add you to join the racing? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. You can send a friend request, I'll look at it later. But again, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming, so... But no, if, I don't know, I'll look at it. I don't usually accept friend requests, though. Okay, when you're about to end anyway? I mean, I'm not about... I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. I'm not saying I'm going to end it now, but, probably not, like, a lot longer. I don't know. But, we'll see. I don't really accept, friend requests. But, if you do send one, maybe I'll look at it. I don't know. I'm usually the only people that I have friended that are my viewers are people that are like always on my streams. So I don't know. I used to friend like I used to do like really big Mario Kart Deluxe streams, and I used to friend every single person. Well, I would try to, and I don't know. It got so messy. The friends list was massive. I had so many friend requests. And it was... Oh my god, it was a lot. Oh, wow, that's messed up. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, just to have things under control. Because you don't want to go out and just, friend every single person, right? And trust me, so many of them would get mad, too. And trust me, these were, like, streams that had, like, 60 viewers at one time. I'm not kidding. Obviously that's not really the case anymore since it's just you, but no, yeah, I had a Mario Kart Deluxe and had like 60 viewers at once, and I had the viewers play with me, and yeah, it was no. I held what? I literally held the shell behind me, like I literally hit the button, but yeah, it was a mess. So I'm like extra, you know. I'm very, you know, under caution compared to back then. Wow, different times back then, a whole other era. It kind of. Oh no, I have multiple eras to my whole YouTube career. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting time. And that was like that was over a year ago. Like late 2023. So yeah, I mean that was like crazy. But no, yeah, my streams are doing so well. Obviously, that's not really the case anymore, as you can kind of tell, but no, to be fair, most of those viewers were on YouTube, but I stopped doing those Mario Kart 8 streams. Everybody stopped caring, and so the YouTube streams were dead. So I stopped streaming on YouTube, and now I just stream on Twitch, which I have been since like November or so. Like, yeah, like November. Which is a lot easier since, you know, having 2 streams up at once is kind of hard, especially I just kind of depending on like how your setup is. So yeah, it is what it is though. I don't really miss those streams. I'm not gonna lie. I don't miss it due to many reasons. But yeah, I mean, I guess, you know, having a lot of people was pretty cool. But I mean, it's not as great as it really sounds, to be honest. It's chaotic. You have so many people telling you, "Hey, do this, do that." I'm like, just internally, I'm just like, "Shut up." Oh my god, some of these people were some of the most annoying people I had, like, ever just encountered. Oh my god. But, yeah, like I said, I do not miss it. Nice, you still stick with streaming despite the hardships you've gone through? Oh, I mean, I don't know if I would say hardships, but... Oh, no, I wasn't treated very well, so I guess you can say hardships. No, a lot of these people did not... They did not treat me with respect. There were a lot of trolls. I did my best to ignore it. But it got to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. So, doing those Mario Kart 8 streams. But, yeah, I've kept streaming ever since. Despite him obviously not doing as well. Rather that than, obviously, you know, what came before. I don't know. Streaming has been very, like, slow in growth as of late. Like, it's been not good, so... I don't know, my main focus is YouTube, so it's like, it's whatever. YouTube is my main focus. The videos are the main focus. That's why I was talking a lot about the Wind Waker retrospective, which is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. So, yes, I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I'm not one to give up. So, at least currently. So, yeah, I'm not one to give up. I like streaming, and I'm gonna keep streaming. So, It's the grind. It's that YouTube grind, which is a lot more work than you probably realize. It's crazy stuff. But I don't know. I kind of have to stream like later like this because of like the video I'm working on right now. It's just obviously the Wind Waker video is just it's insane. It's a Wind Waker documentary. It's crazy. So, and you know, it takes me a good like 5 to 7 hours on every part that I do every day. So, for 2 minutes, by the way, probably shouldn't take me that long, but it does. It's a lot of editing and searching for stuff, and I guess brainstorming ideas that kind of, you know, have like this scene or whatever. But and that's kind of that kind of like goes past like that kind of conflicts with, like my normal streaming time, which is like 4 p.m. EST. Which that's kind of how it has been. I'm usually like still working on it, on like the videos or whatever. So I don't know. Like this stream is more so just kind of a test to kind of see, you know, if streaming, you know, later like this is even worth it. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I new viewer though, so that's definitely like a plus. Definitely wasn't expecting a new viewer. Very close to 170 followers. Just 3 more to go, and 30 more to 200. I actually have a lot of plans for a 200 follower special. It might be a while though, since you know, you know, getting followers hasn't been, hasn't really happened. Well, I mean, well, the past few, well, the live stream, I got 2 new followers because they were from my friend, his streams, his viewers. They followed me because we were streaming at the same time. It was kind of funny, but yeah, I don't know. You've been around for so long, both on YT and here. Oh wait, did you look at my channel and see how long I've been doing it? Oh no, yeah, I've been doing YouTube since 2016. There's so much history and lore. Wait, did you look through all that? Wait, did you look through my channel? Even though I have been around the internet since around the same time? No, yeah, I've been making... Yeah, my YouTube channel has been up and running, making videos on it since 2016. 9 years ago. And my YouTube channel itself is going to be 11 this year, so it's kind of crazy. Obviously, I'm not, like, huge or anything, but just a quick glance, fair enough. But, no, yeah, it's kind of nuts. It's kind of crazy. Like, I was making videos when the Wii U was, like, Nintendo's main console. And now we're about to head into the Switch, too. So, like, when I started making videos, I didn't know what the hell the Switch was. I knew it as the NX, which was the code name for the Switch at the time. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, when you say lore, trust me, yeah, there's a lot of lore. I even say the same thing. The lore. There's a lot of lore. Trust me, there is. There's a lot of lore. I remember that too. Now it's crazy though. You know, I remember the first videos I did were on Mario Super Sluggers. Unfortunately, all those videos are deleted though. That's why that first video you see is called restarting my channel. Trust me, I regret it, deleting all the videos that came before that. I do. I was stupid. I didn't know how to private back then. I was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. So, so yeah, that. Trust me, I wish I could get all those videos back. Uh, in the Pokemon X and Y hype. Oh yeah, first 3D Pokemon. Oh yeah, that is technically true. It was technically the first 3D Pokemon because that was the first one on the 3DS. The ones on the DS were 2D, I believe, right? Yeah, that's true. Back then, I couldn't even form a single English sentence, though. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I was... When Pokemon X and Y came out, it was like 2013, right? I was like 7. So... I was never going to discover... so obviously I wasn't a discover you back then. Well, I wasn't even on YouTube in 2013. I mean, maybe I was, but just not... Like, obviously my channel. But no, it is crazy though. Like I don't know. I always think about it, or I think about it sometimes. It's just like I don't know. It really has been like it's been a decade. It's gonna be a decade next year, and just I don't know. Thinking about that is kind of crazy. Just how much I've changed since I started and kind of I don't know just the journey since then, the evolution, and how YouTube has remained part of it. And it's become so much more than than it was back then. Sure, I'm not massive or like super massive or anything on YouTube. I'm not. Trust me, I wish, but like I said, it's about the quality of my videos. Videos come first. Just comes down to passion. I feel like for most people, if you were to make like a really if you're to make like a really good video that took a long time to make, and if it does bad, most would give up. But I'm just like, is what it is. I'm proud of that video. Move on, make the next one. So that's how I see it, which is good. That's how everybody should see it. I mean, trust me. Even, I mean, there are moments where I'm like, should I keep doing this? But I keep doing it. That's a good attitude to have, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, definitely. Because at the end of the day, like, if I don't ever like actually get big with YouTube, I did accomplish a lot of the goals I went with YouTube. Like, I'm monetized on YouTube. I'm a YouTube partner, so like I have ads. I mean, everything has ads, but I actually earn, like, money from the ads. I can do, like, memberships. I can have, like, I can make merch. Have my own, like, store on YouTube, technically, which I haven't done. I don't even know how to do any of that, but, I could technically do my own merch. I can do all that kind of stuff now that a lot of the bigger people can do. I mean, look, I mean, that's pretty awesome. And the fact that, I got to over 1,500 subscribers. Also, that's also awesome. Because I never thought I would ever get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, that was, like the big milestone. And I did get it. It took a while, though. It took a very, very, very long time. Because the YouTube algorithm just loves me. No, they don't. But... Oh, yeah, thank you. As long as you are satisfied with your own work? Oh, no, definitely. Trust me. Like, even if a video flops, like, I'm still proud of that video. I put a lot of work into it. Like, the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon retrospective. Oh, that one flopped big time. But, I'm still very proud of it. Like, I think that's a fantastic video. God, everybody in this live is a sweat, dude. I don't know, I do wish I was recognized more though, but especially like how much work I do put into YouTube. Because like right now, this Wind Waker video, oh, like I'm spending like 5 to 7 hours a day just editing it, and it's like 2 minutes of it. That's how crazy I go with the editing. So, and even the past like retrospectives, the Lego stop motions as well, right? It's a lot of work. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like crazy stuff. So now I know I could just, pump out like really shitty shorts or whatever. Go along with the trends like a lot of people do, but I don't do that. I'd rather be like this, like, this big or whatever as I am now. Or I guess where I'm at now, but I'm making stuff that I'm actually proud of, than, have like millions of subscribers. And how did I get that? By making really shitty shorts. That's how a lot of people have done, right? So, like I said, it's about the content, it's about the work. So, that's something I feel like more people should kind of have as a mindset. But I mean, it does get difficult. Like, I totally get it. Like, there's definitely moments where I'm like, damn, should I even keep streaming anymore? I mean, it happens, right? But, I push forward. I still do it. We got a guy from South Korea. Cool. I don't really get it though. Like seeing somebody do, say, a Mario Kart Wii retrospective, it gets hundreds of thousands of views. I make a Mario Kart Wii retrospective, it doesn't even get a fraction of that. Like it's, I don't know. The YouTube algorithm is just, I don't know. It sucks. Like I'm telling you this right now. If I was making the content I'm making right now, like 10 years ago, I would be, like, probably way bigger than I am now. Like, guaranteed. Because the algorithm was a lot different back then. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was making videos back then, technically, but not to the, I guess, the quality. And the, yeah, I guess, yeah, like, the quality of them now. Channel growth always goes at their own pace. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's always possible. Kind of similar with life. Oh, I mean, to be fair, I'm usually kind of like behind. Yeah, everybody's at their own pace. That's why you don't compare yourself to others. Trust me, which is hard to do. Because like you see somebody like your age who's like doing this and you're not or whatever. Like don't compare yourself. We're all different. We all go at our own pace at life. Some have their paths and their teens. Oh, trust me, I don't even know what I want to do with my life. Trust me, I don't know. Like, at all. I don't, at all. So, like, I'm very lost. And trust me, I would love to make YouTube to work. So, that's kind of part of why I'm grinding it out so hard as I am. And plus, I mean, I have a lot of time. So, like, I'm using that time to my advantage. So... others figure it out later. All you can really do is work hard and experiment around. Yeah, that's true, yeah. I think collabs would definitely help. I've done collaborations. Not in a while, though. Like, I have offered to, like, do collaborations with, like, another streamer, that I'm, in, like, content creator that I'm affiliated with, but... Which I've done one with him before. I've done one with my friend Jacob with his streams. We did like a Gmod collaboration, which was kind of fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it up. For as much as possible. No, random. But no, I mean, I got a lot of plans. I'm very ambitious with like the stuff I got with YouTube. Like I have like a whole roadmap of stuff I want to do in the future. After like obviously with the Wind Waker retrospective, which is going to be huge, and then I got stuff I want to do after that. So like yeah, I have a whole like kind of roadmap there with that stuff. So I got some stuff like really awesome stuff planned. In June, I plan on streaming the Galaxy games. So yeah, that's not YouTube, but still, Galaxy 2. I mean, well, nah, it does technically kind of count because I might stream Galaxy 2 like on YouTube, just as like a special one-off occasion. Just I guess. Since like I always said I would do like Mario Galaxy 2 on that channel, and I never did. But I've done Mario Galaxy 1 like multiple times on that channel, which is just kind of funny. But I've never done Galaxy 2. Yeah, I mean, I freaking love Galaxy 2, so it's kind of funny. And I plan on doing a Mario Galaxy 2 retrospective, so which is kind of part of that whole roadmap thing. I'm doing a Let's Play of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga with my friend Micah. And I want to try and get all of that out in May. I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what's going on with him though. Like trying to get him. I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, we're doing that. I want to try and get that out next month. And then obviously I want to do a retrospective on Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. It's a great game. And it kind of makes sense. It's like my channel has a lot of history with Lego Star Wars, if you look through it. With, Lego stop motions and that. Obviously a big part of it. So, I mean, it's kind of full circle. In a way, right? So, like, it makes sense to do that. Come on! Galaxy 2 is great. Is a great game. Oh no, oh yeah. I have played through that game so many times as a kid. Oh yeah, same here. Now I don't have my Wii anymore with me though. Oh, I still got my Wii. I'm looking at it right now. I've had that Wii since 2008, which is insane. I was like 2, so yeah, I've had that Wii since 2008, which is, and that's kind of crazy. That was like, what, 17 years ago? I don't know. That's kind of insane. I've had the Wii for 17 years. I've had my Wii U since it first came out in 2012. So I've had my Wii U for like, yeah, I've had my Wii U for 13 years. Which is insane. I've had my Switch since 2017 Christmas. So I've had like my Switch for pretty much like the entirety of the console's lifespan. And yeah, here we go, Switch 2. I guess. I don't know. About time. It feels like the Switch has been around like forever now. But it still just it still feels like it just came out like a year ago. Like, man, that like 2017 Switch hype was just insane. Like, I miss that so much. It was, God, what a great year that was. I don't know, 2017 was just, oh my God, that was a great year just in general for me. Like, it was just awesome. But, I left my Wii back in my home country when I left for Brazil, where I still am. Wait, what's your home country? If you mind sharing that, because I'm a big history guy, so... Let me guess, the U.S. Or, watch, maybe it's like, I don't know, frickin' Bulgaria or something. But, when I left for Brazil, so you're at Brazil right now? Switzerland? Wait, you're from Switzerland? Okay, that's sick. Okay, that, I will say, is pretty cool. Alright, there's a person from Switzerland who now knows of my existence. That is interesting. I don't know, it is kind of cool, though. You got, like, all these people from, like, other countries, like, they see your stuff, and, like, they know, they kind of know who you are, I guess. Or what you do, like, that you exist, at least. I don't know, it's kind of cool. But yeah, Switzerland? That's awesome. That's really awesome. From Switzerland to Brazil. What interesting, switch up there. But no, that's cool. That's really cool. I only took my, Switch with me. Dang, that sucks. I don't know. I would never sell my stuff. Like, I would never sell my Wii U, because that's quite literally, you know, I mean, that's my childhood. Like, I'm not selling my Wii U. Nationality is Brazilian, which I guess is kind of unique. Yeah, that is a combination I never thought I would ever see, but that's actually really cool. Brazilian and Swiss. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm from the U.S. I'm straight up, I'm American. But, I guess, technically, I'm, like, Scandinavian. So, yeah, full-blown, like, European, pretty much. Scandinavian roots, British roots, German roots. All that stuff. Which is pretty awesome stuff. Unfortunately, no Japanese. Actually, there's no Asian at all. So, which makes sense. But, oh god, imagine like 0.1% Japanese. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then I would be like the best player in the game. But, yeah, I want my own anime now. But, you know, that's really cool. Switzerland. Brazil. I don't know. I've had somebody who was like originally from like Lithuania, who showed up like once, which I thought was really cool. I have another viewer who's British from the UK, who's like one of my only like actual mainstay active viewers at this point. Who's also my moderator. Ow! But no, I mean, that's really cool, though. That was just, that was just, that's always cool. Even just kind of checking, like, kind of, like, I guess the analytics for, like, who watches, like, your videos or whatever. It kind of shows the countries. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like, it's shown, like, Indonesia, Poland, Russia, Brazil, Mexico, the Netherlands, I believe was on there. I know a bunch of countries. I think Turkey was on there before. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I mean, obviously, like, I guess most of it is American. But, from the U.S., but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Guess we can add Switzerland to that now. 0.1% Switzerland. Yeah, they're all going to pass me because they have bulls and stars. Yeah, not much I can really do about that. It's interesting. There is bad stuff on the internet too, but... Oh, no, yeah, definitely, yeah. You gotta be careful on the internet, yeah. So we can make connections we normally wouldn't make too. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no, you gotta be, yeah, very careful on the internet. And trust me, I would know. Oh, yeah. And for that, I love the internet. But no, I mean, yeah, just the fact, like, you get to, like, talk to people who otherwise you never would have been able to previously in any other time in history is pretty cool. Like, that is something I do love about the internet. Allowing that to happen. It's really, really cool. Alright, yeah, this will probably be my last race. It's almost 12:30. But no, I mean, I was not expecting a new viewer. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, thanks, Bracket. It's been great talking to you the last, what, 2 hours? Or what, yeah, like 2 hours or so? An hour? Yeah, it's, what, 12:30 a.m.? Almost? Because, I mean, otherwise the stream would have been dead. So, yeah, I do appreciate it. And by the way, make sure to follow if you haven't followed. I don't... Oh, shit. But, nah, seriously, I do appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's kind of, it's kind of funny because everybody in my server was like, hey, thank you for the follow, Bracket. I appreciate it.
_Brent just followed.
Ah. Time to clutch up now? Yeah, thank God we got Boo Lake. I'm really good at Boo Lake. A little rusty, though, I'm not gonna lie, but... Yeah, Boo Lake, I was, it's actually one of my favorite tracks in this game. Okay, wow. Okay, what the fuck, dude? If this was a year ago, I would not be making these mistakes. I thought I had already followed? Oh, good thing I said, well, yeah, good thing I said, what the, dude, I swear to God, I don't, dude, it's because I'm playing Funky Kong, I'm not playing Luigi. I do play worse with Funky Kong, I'm not gonna lie. Different stats. I used to main, Donkey Kong, who was pretty good. That was back when they, okay, what the fuck, dude? That was back before they changed all the stats. Yeah, I remember when Waluigi was, like, the main, dominant, like, character in this game. Alright, 7th, that's fine. My internet dying made me forget. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. But no, I do appreciate the follow. And, yeah, I'm gonna end off there. Thanks to everybody who's on the stream. Like I said, this was kind of just a test stream, to see if streaming, this late could, work out, since I've been, grinding pretty hard on a pretty big video. I'm just gonna say it right now. Probably my biggest video ever. So, yeah, pretty awesome to have a new person here. Thanks, Bracket. Okay, what the heck?
Sublime Cello 168 just followed.
Thank you, Sublime, for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, trust me, it's huge. Thank you for the follow. I know I'm ending the stream. It's getting late, so thank you for the follow as well. Coming at the end of the stream. No, it's all good. Maybe I'll do more Mario Kart around this time tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. I want to start God of War 2 soon. My next playthrough. God of War's great, but no, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. And make sure, by the way, if you want to check out these links, I would highly, especially YouTube. YouTube is, that's the most important thing. Hold up, I'm trying to send the commands. All right, YouTube. Again, if the YouTube link doesn't work, just go on my main Twitch profile. Hey, I'm a YouTuber of pretty much like almost 10 years. I got a lot of lore, a lot of history. But yeah, I would recommend checking those out. If you have not. And like I said, thanks to everybody who's on the stream. Thanks, Bracket. Thanks, Sublime, even though you just entered the stream. But thanks for the follow. And yeah, I'm gonna end off here, and maybe I'll stream around this time tomorrow. Again, we'll see. I don't know if it will be more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It might be something else. Again, that's if I do. So maybe. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and good night. Good night to you guys as well, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.